Hey, what's up everyone? DJ Sterf here. Alright, I'm gonna go find out whether this actually put the beat game 7 or whatever it is in the file. Or I should say files. So let's first check the FNaF World 1 save. Just view this. Nope, it does not. Check the info. Nope, it does not. It doesn't put the beat game 7 variable in there. So there's no way to get the trophy. The Chica's Magic Rainbow trophy. However, if I edit this, I wonder if the resource is still there. So if I do this, beat game 7 equals 1. And let's go and save that. Let's go back to the game, see if I get the trophy this way. Since we did beat Chica's Magic Rainbow twice now. In different ways as well. Alright, let's see if the trophy actually exists. Yeah, the trophy actually exists, but you can't get it. You can't actually get it with natural gameplay because it doesn't save the variable beat game 7 equals 1. That is a bug. So, yeah, this doesn't actually exist in what you can access as to this point. And if Scott's not going to update it, then you're never going to be able to see that. Because, yeah, I let the credits roll, everything. That's it. 10 minutes later, come back. Foxy is still chilling, flying in his Foxy Fighter plane. Alright, well, anyway, we're going to continue, and let's go back to Geist Lair again and have some more fun beating up the rainbow. Where were the chips that I was using for that? I hate these loading times, seriously. And really what I want to do is go to security and fight again so I get 500 tokens there. It's a quick 500 pickup. Oh. How many would this be? Probably 90. 205. Nope, 64. How's it 64? 3 enemies. So each one gave me 21.33333 tokens. No, 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 no! Why is Lolbit there? Why? Why? Why is Lolbit there? That almost always happens as well. I don't want to talk to Lolbit. I wish Lolbit would disappear if you buy all of the items. Or wasn't like right in the way so that you're trying to run past but you can't avoid them. I mean, my goodness. Alright. UI UX. Look that up. Oh man. Alright. Risky to do this. Oh man. Oh, this is nasty. Take them out. Boy. Made 500 tokens. Oh man. And if you do this for 6 hours straight and win in a minute, then you can reach level 100 with all your dudes. Oh man, or all your 8 dudes per lineup. Have fun doing that. Oh man, I still want to level the other save that steamroll through. Level those to 100. I know some people give me flack for not having those videos out yet, but I kind of choose my own destiny on that, so oh well. We'll get to it when I get to it. Alright. Wish there were a quicker way to that house instead of having to go all the way around and down and to the left. Like a quick access path would be really nice. If you beat the game, just give me a quick access path to it. Really cool. But alas, nope, you gotta do the same repetitive, monotonous stuff all over again. Rock Fistfaskzik. Yeah, so anyway, let's just do damage this time and no slasher. See if I remember not to throw slasher this time. It's so hard to remember sometimes. I'm so used to just throwing the slasher because it's so easy. Let's change around the chips for now, just to be safe, and in case I want to get a little more money. But that strategy works pretty well. Just wail on them like crazy. Wail on them like Moby Dick and Ishmael. Oh man. The loading time, seriously. Alright. Okay, you want to get wailed on? One from the team. There we go. 153 tokens for that. Make this a speedy journey. That was a quick first battle. I mean, first quick to the encounter. Now I'm not having any trouble. Another one. Wait, what? Alright, whatever. Alright, we're on the last tier here. And we're gonna be at the boss. didn't change my bites, so bites are good. Chips I'm gonna change though. Need endless speed. There's gonna be one after the other. I mean, it'd kind of be nice to have auto gift boxes. What I'm getting at. All right, but we'll play it without it, and hopefully this will work fine. Alright, let's get rid of this purple geist loser. Actually, Chica's Magic Rainbow will get rid of purple geist very, very quickly. Alright, good start. Alright,
surprise! So. Did you really think I'd let a moron like you reach the end of the game? You stupid, idiotic moron! Now, if you'll excuse me, I need a few minutes to charge my rainbow cannon. Yeah, after that, it'll be game over. So sit back and prepare to get wrecked.
Buzzsaw, probably. And that's just damage there. That was a little unfortunate with Jacko Chica.
Did your mommy ever tell you that you can't count a rainbow? The next time you see a rainbow in the sky, that is me coming to your house!
I thought it was a promise that God wasn't going to destroy the entire Earth again. I thought that's what a rainbow was significant of. Alright. Double rainbow, what does it mean? Alright, so that's it, and then you get the credits again, and you don't get the Chica's Magic Rainbow trophy in actuality, because it doesn't unlock. So, yeah, that's a bummer. That's a real bummer. But anyway, that's a no slasher run. That's just damage, pure damage. you gotta go pretty quickly. It's nice to have the Jacko Bombs attack though. To have 2 characters with that, it's really nice to have. Fourth wall takes out all of those rainbows, those mini rainbows, which is great. So anyway, and Megavirus does lasting damage, and it's supposed to take out some of those mini rainbows, but yeah. All right. Well, that's it, and let's go back and get a few more tokens here. And again, I don't think I've changed the save, right? So yeah, I have the trophy where I really shouldn't. So I put that in. I showed that part. So, yeah. And it helps to have the fan. The fan gives you a lot of extra damage as well. If you're not going to use Slasher. Slasher does a whole lot of damage though. So Slasher, if it hits, it does 99999 damage. And effectively, if it's 1 out of 10, the average attack does 9999.9 damage. So that's a really nice attack set. Most of the attacks on the up to 2 characters average out at about 5,000. So, yeah, it's definitely one good attack to have. Alright, I'm just going to walk across this way. Well, if I can't. Don't. No. Let's give this a run without any shielding here. Dangerous. I should have thrown Slasher this time. Time. Yeah. That is going to take out a lot of my lineup, but that's fine. It actually... Oh, it didn't even throw. It just had alarm and didn't even throw. Oh, man. And again, Jacko Chica takes the fall. Poor Jacko Chica. No one likes Chica. It's like a Dave & Buster's. The only ones left in the tray are Chica. It's so unfortunate. Those good stuff dolls or whatever. Those plush. Foxy, Bonnie, Freddy all go very quickly, but Chica's just left in the bin. I guess if Scott made a game with Chica, like that Chica's Party World type idea or something like that, that might be a way to make Chica more popular, I guess. But people just don't like Chica as much on average, I guess. Poor Chica. Well, got 2 tokens for that. Lost 8 net. That's pretty good. A waste of time, and then you got to load the screen again. So wait another 20 seconds. Man. And I know a lot of this is BlueStacks, but it emulates as a Samsung S3, I think. Well, and how much is it? I don't want to even check. I really don't want to check. So I really just need 3 more battles against security. Yeah, Bubble Breath, let's get them. We need those bubbles. Oh man. Oh no, this is gonna do. Oh boy. 54 tokens. Look how the music resets every time. I mean, how do I get money right now? actually one thing I want to try. We're coming up on 8,000, which would be nice. I don't have to do 2 runs of security instead of 3. No, I didn't click it. I was trying to see if Jacko bombs would go beyond the screen there. Keep doing that. Because Jacko bombs with the mimic takes forever to actually run. Alright. Oh boy. Yeah. Alright, let's see if this goes beyond. Yeah, it does. Okay, it didn't cause anything to malfunction though. It actually gave me 15 Faz tokens, that was kind of nice. Chilling right here, man. Snowballs, alright. Me over? I think it does. So now I just need to reset the game and then endure loading screens twice. So let's do that. Just need 9,000 for that armor. And then we're at 100% completely. Oh man, so this one will be a little bit longer, but that's fine. And again, ignore that Chica's Magic Rainbow trophy because you can't get it without editing the save file. Unfortunate. Let's do some ill-advised battles against security. Alright, loading screen number 1 almost done. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Security number 1. Out of 2. Which slasher did that time? Yeah. Alright, that's 1 out of 2. Let's let the tokens go and save. And then we're going to do the same thing over again, exactly. But yeah, it should give you the beat game 7 equals 1 variable after beating Chica's Magic Rainbow, but it doesn't. There's no way to get it. Alright, let's save, then exit out. And actually, let's do this. Let me go back to ES. Device, data. And Scott Games, files, info, edit. Alright, so this is actually how it should look, because it doesn't actually save that. But the resource is actually in the game. It's just a bug that you can't get it. So this is what it would look like. 100% would look like that in the Android version. All I have in my second lineup are the gift boxers. I just have them because they can gift box and just endure. Let's eat. Loading screen number 1. You know, if you stand on top of where the security owl is and you reload it in, all your characters are level 1 regardless of what level they actually are. It doesn't load it in and load in the levels in time. Very unfortunate. Well, we're going against security with this lineup then. That gives us enough money to do 100% out of everything. So that's been sort of the goal with the Chill-thru, and yeah, I just wanted to give this a fair run. The port wasn't all that great when it came to the actual functionality of the controls and the loading times and the attacks not throwing sometimes, and you not being able to get the Chica's Magic Rainbow trophy and that type of thing. You know, the series has been pretty fun, and it's been fun to make videos for you all these walkthrough guides and all that. So if you want to see absolutely anything from the game, I have it on this channel. And that's PC and Android now. Let's buy this. There's a lot of creativity in this game. And that's 100%. Absolutely everything, just kind of chilling through, not steamrolling through. You get this a lot quicker if you get the Update 2 characters first, and then you just go through and absolutely obliterate everything. But I did that in my steamroll through, so if you want to watch that series, you can do that. You can use that path that I found, the DJ Sterf 2000 path. It's also interesting, there's no sad man desk in this. I don't understand that part. Alright, balance pot, we're gonna let you go. Get out of here fast enough. Well, oh, save bounce pot. Blade of 87 confirmed. But there's a lot of creativity in this game, and it was a clean game, at least up through Update 2. And the ending, I should say, and the Chica's Magic Rainbow cursing at you. I'm glad that some of that was taken out, like at the end of the game, but if you die enough times in Chica's Magic Rainbow, I believe that's still in it. But you can't walk in here with Sad Man Desk. That's tragic. And there's no portal here, so you actually do have to go through the trees to get to the Update 2 stuff. Maybe that was done on purpose. Maybe... I can't see that being done on purpose. There should be a portal around here, like right here, that you can walk through to get there. But there's just not, and I've beaten absolutely everything in the game. So Sad Man Desk is not accessible, the Chica's Magic Rainbow trophy is not accessible, all that. What did you think of the Five Nights at Freddy's World idea? I mean, I know it wasn't the typical Five Nights at Freddy's game, but... I mean, at least I could let my niece and nephew play it if they wanted. You know? That's it. I mean, we have 100% absolutely everything. There's nothing else really to do. And with one swipe, exits the game. So, anyway, I hope you had fun on this, and... Fixed Party Hard Mode. So you get all the characters except for the bottom row, and you can't actually use them for the fixed party mode, even though you have the fan unlocked, which is another thing I think was an oversight. So you can pick any characters up through the Update 2, and you can't use them if you get them. So, yeah. And as a rule of thumb, don't click done. I guess the thing I should do here, let's do this. So there's also, cancel that. There's also the issue of the whole world record type thing where it's like, oh, what's the fastest you can possibly beat the game? So here's how to beat the game. And bummer. Huh, I can't actually reset it. That's good though. That's not a bug. That's actually what it should do. It shouldn't take you to that screen really. Well, I guess you see your lineup, so it's fine either way on that. On this one, I don't have any data. That should. The thing that's scary is on these player select screens, these are updating 60 times a second on your hard drive if you have it on PC. Alright, well, this is the end of the game. So that's Five Nights at Freddy's World Android. The thing is, the same Fredbear can't occupy the same space at the same time. Update 2, you get the dialogue with Fredbear. You can actually talk with Fredbear on that, so that rule is violated there. That's why I say it's a bug, because that should happen here as well, if that's a universal rule there. But, yeah, that's it. Five Nights at Freddy's World Android. Hey everyone, thank you so much for sticking around, and I'm honored that you're here. Not just liking, commenting, and subscribing, but just that you're here. It means a lot to me, and I hope that you benefited from this series, not just been entertained, but I know I'm not over the top with my reactions, but I'm just keeping it real. I haven't really made any videos that I've looked back at and I see with regret. And I'm going to keep it that way. It's something where a YouTube channel is a canvas and you paint it the way you want it to be painted. I think I've done a pretty good job in how I want it to be painted thus far. It's something where in the FNaF world, I don't really like the plot nearly as much as the mechanics. And I don't like the direction that the plot has gone since Five Nights at Freddy's, really 2 and 3 especially. But at the same time, we'll see what Scott does with it. I know he's a goofy dude. I know he's a Christian. And I trust he's going to do a responsible job with a kids and teenage type targeted game. And I'm far beyond that. But I like the mechanics a lot better than the actual plot. And, you know, figuring out what things do, why they do it, and yeah, going from there. So it's been fun. Again, thank you for all the stuff that you've done thus far, and I'll plan to cover the next Five Nights at Freddy's game whenever that comes out. I contrast this game with Myst quite a bit, because Five Nights at Freddy's World, you can just kind of sit and mindlessly go through with a simple strategy, and maybe the combat's one-dimensional. That would be my criticism with the game. And the outstanding bugs were just never handled. So there's still several outstanding bugs that are really you could fix. But yeah, Myst is a very mind-racking game, and you gotta figure out the meaning behind the meaning of this puzzle and all that. And I beat everything in the Myst series except for one part. And so Myst through End of Ages, and then Uru Live. But in Myst Revelation, which is number 4, there was one part in which you had to sit down, pick a spirit guide, and offer sacrifice to that spirit guide. And it reminds me of Tattletale, where you got to participate in a seance. Those are things that I find spiritually objectionable, and I'm a firm believer that Jesus is the way to salvation and the only way to salvation, that God has very mercifully provided us a way back to him, that even though we've all sinned and fall short of the glory of God, he's provided a perfect sacrifice back to him, and that's through Jesus. And I don't want to do anything that's traitorous to that, even in a game. And that's more of a matter of conscience, I think. In Romans 14, you can read a chapter on that. It's very good and telling on that if there's something that goes against your conscience and you think that something's wrong, even in a game series and all that, just don't do it. Don't participate in it. Or maybe find out more information about it, figure out why am I having a problem with this, and should I actually indulge in doing this, and that type of thing. Because there are a lot of things in life where that applies to as well. And you just have to be discerning and wise in how you deal with things, because there are consequences here that we encounter. Even if we're forgiven eternally through Jesus, if we put our faith through Jesus, that whoever believes in him will not perish but have everlasting life, there are still consequences for our actions here on earth. And so regardless of what you do in life, just be sure that it's measured. Be sure that you're being wise in what you're deciding to do. And maybe that's the lesson to take from this whole thing. But if anything happens in the Five Nights at Freddy's series that I deem as objectionable to me, I'm going to stop there or not cover it or skip over it or something like that. Because that's more important to me than finishing 100% of absolutely everything, or being first to do this, or the other. The pioneering aspect is one of the fun things for me in Five Nights at Freddy's, and I started in between Five Nights at Freddy's 2 and 3 when those came out. And the funny thing was, I was scheduled to have a day off for the release date of Five Nights at Freddy's 3. And I think actually I was going to schedule 2 days off just so I would have the time to go through and then find all the secrets and then make videos and document all these other things. Because I thought that was a cool part about the series, is everyone kind of racing to find out all the secrets. And then there's also the community aspect where if you find a secret, it's like you post, you're like, hey, here, check this out, build on this, that type of thing. So anyway, those were cool elements of the game and the community to me. But at the same time, if something becomes objectionable to me in that regard, then yeah, I'm gonna bow out and that type of thing. So at the current plan, I will plan to cover the next FNaF games, but I'll keep an eye out in terms of just the general plot and then all that. But again, there are more important things in FNaF in life, of course. But I'm also not oblivious to the fact that with the YouTube channel with a lot of FNaF fans, I know that FNaF fans are not going to watch much more than the FNaF videos. My channel and just my interest set is not just Five Nights at Freddy's. So I'm going to make a variety of videos, and I know that not a lot of people are going to watch those. That's fine to me. A YouTube channel is like a canvas, and you paint it the way you want it to be painted. And I'm fine with the way I've been painting it so far, and I think I've done a good job with that. But if I ever run up into some time where I have to stop making FNaF videos and then I just never get views again, that's more important to me to stay true to, really, my faith than anything relating to a game and completion and all that. But anyway, hopefully I've helped thus far, not just in high-level gameplay, and hopefully being an inspiration in that so you can demolish a game as well, but also that you've gleaned some wisdom, that you've gained some life lessons, and yeah, that this has just been an overall benefit to you all. All right, so some quick little tidbits of wisdom here to close out. The value of a person is not determined by the number of subscribers one has. Also, the influence one has, even with the number of subscribers one has, is not guaranteed to be positive. So you want to do the best with what you have and be a good steward of what you have. If you've been given a lot of subscribers, then great. You just be a good influence. Put out some good content that's going to inspire people, that's going to help people out, that's going to be a real blessing to people. Not something that's going to cut them down or make them feel like garbage, or put out lies and falsehoods and that type of thing. It's very easy to be a negative influence, and I know none of us is perfect, myself included. I'm human, but at the same time, the hope is that you all benefit from these videos and all of this stuff. Also, just because you have lower numbers of subscribers than someone else doesn't necessarily mean that you are a lower skill level, and of course you're not a lower status than someone else. Skill channels don't usually get the most attention on YouTube, and I know my channel's kind of in that boat as well, that a lot of the videos are like, here's a perfect score on this, or here's this being done with ridiculous accuracy or something like that. I like making those videos. It's fun to go back and be like, yeah, that was a pretty cool run and that type of thing. But yeah, it doesn't determine the number of subscribers you have either. So I appreciate the comments saying, hey, y'all, your channel deserves more subscribers and that type of thing, but I also know that the formula for subscribers on YouTube is not necessarily linear. What else, though? Comparisons are dumb. You are you, and you are not someone else, and that's true for me as well. And, I can't be someone else. I'm not going to be the same character as someone else. I'm not going to overreact like someone else. I'm not going to do this, that, or the other. I'm going to be myself, and so that's me. And I think it's better to be true to yourself and true to what you want to put out in content versus something that's popular and you're just trying to get attention because you want more fame, that type of thing. So just make sure that your intents are good with whatever you're doing. And yeah, I would just say have Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 be a good guideline for all of that. And as far as people counting you out goes, just ignore a lot of that. People by default are just going to count you out of various things and considerations and possibilities, but you're just going to keep striving for what you want to pursue and what you have on your heart. And I'm hoping that you all have an extremely positive impact on the world, that you have a great life, that everything wonderful comes your way, and that people who, the naysayers, some people will say haters, but I just say the naysayers will see that they weren't right in that consideration and evaluation of you. Just because something hasn't been done before, or something is something you're shooting for that hasn't been done, doesn't mean that it can't be done. You know, people are very gifted, and we can do a whole lot of things. And I think of my life as well. People have counted me out even since I was born. And doctors induced me early, and I was a very purple baby, oxygen deprived and all that. And they said that I would have some form of brain damage. And maybe it was a kind of, I don't know. I mean, you can't really tell without a brain scan. But at the same time, I finished as valedictorian twice of 2 different graduating classes in college. Led the student government in seminary. I had very good years in ministry. But, you know, with all of that, people still count me out. And that's the thing. People forget all the time. They're focused on whatever they're focused on and all that. But you know what? Just keep going. Keep doing great work. Keep doing great things. And that's really it. You know, just one of those things where even though people have counted me out, God's still taking care of me. And he's blessed me with such a great job. He's blessed me with you all being here. He's blessed me with, you know, skills in various areas that I'm able to use and hopefully benefit people. So it's just, yeah, it's a blessed spot to be in, even though people still count me out. So that's about it. I mean, I've said way too much in this video, and I think hopefully it's just enough. But anyway, I hope that this has been a great walkthrough and fun time for you, and that you go and do amazing things, and that hey, maybe you stick around and watch some more DJ Sterf videos. Again, any FNaF game that Scott puts out, I'll still plan on playing. It's just if it reaches that point of criticality where it's like, this is too far removed from what I would consider like worthwhile to be playing, then you'll see me drop out of that. But not until then. So I do enjoy stuff like the charity streams and all that. I think that's great. St. Jude's does great work for children and cancer research. It's a great organization. There are several others. I mean, Food for the Poor would be I think also very worthwhile organization, and it's very efficient. It's like 96.x% goes to the exact work. That's insane for a charity. Anyway, lots of charities that do great work, and I like that Scott has been so generous. I think he models biblical generosity very well. I see him doing that type of giving beforehand on his site on scottgames.com. He was, even before he was famous, putting out putting out money to build wells for clean water in Africa. And I think that's awesome. One lesson from that: be the type of person you want to be before you make it big, and continue in the patterns. You know, it's one thing, you establish yourself in a routine and with patterns and habits, and sometimes you can break those bad habits, but at the same time, if you push forward and be the person you want to be, later on down the road, when you see success, or if you see success, I mean, nothing's guaranteed in life, but you know, you're the same type of person then than you were before. If you're stingy before and don't give to anyone, then you're probably going to do the same thing when you have a ton of money. He who is faithful with little is faithful with much. It's very true. It's the patterns that we set now are the patterns in which we're likely to continue. So set good patterns now, and yeah, just take that as an inspiration as well. All right, well, I'm out. Peace. God bless you. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this FNaF World Chill-thru. It's been fun. And again, yeah, just any requests for videos, let me know. Anytime that link goes down, let me know. But I'll still be making videos, and I hope you join in for the ride, whether FNaF or not, or whether some FNaF and some not, you know? All right, peace.